Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Tea Time with Distinguished. I'm your host, Distinguished, and I have the privilege and honor to be sitting beside my brother, Zest, Team Zest. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Team Zest, y'all.
I'm here. Peace. Peace, America. Peace. How y'all doing?
All right,
across the board. Peace.
So, Zest.
Yes, sir.
I met you a few months ago. At the time, I was managing a hip-hop artist in Queens. He had an amazing community event. Shout out to Quad, the last word. Shout out to my big brother, Jahai Rose. Peace. And it was an amazing event. And me and the brother Zest actually linked up there. It's the first time meeting them. And we just got into like a small conversation about, just community building, talking about the young people, talking about fitness, just, overall a high level of consciousness was really taking place. And I really enjoyed the conversation that we had. So we kept the connection. And I really, really, really just love the brother's vibe. So, I had to bring him on the show. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen. So I want him to be a blessing to you guys just as much as he was to me.
Thanks.
So Zest, tell people about yourself.
I'm Zest. My full name is Dennis Christian Jackson. Back in the days, I had a little problem with that. I wanted the whole world to call me Zest. I had to gain that credibility or gain that respect. But Zest came about mom's a long time ago. I had the name, and I was DJing a little bit.
Okay.
I won't say a little bit. I was DJing. I was doing, my thing was battle DJ.
Oh, okay.
I started off doing that. That's how the name, I was called Zest 1. That's the original name was called Zest 1. Like I said, I did my little jail time. I thought about what I wanted to do. This time around, I wanted to do fitness. But I didn't have a full idea of how the fitness world works, or what I have to do. But I know I want to do fitness because years ago I used to see people jogging, and I was inspired by seeing people out in the street jogging and stuff like that. So I wanted to try that. So I started off jogging. I met a few people that was doing fitness. They gave me a few ins and outs. I didn't understand it still in full that you have to have certificates, licenses, I didn't know that. I thought you could just get into it, get on, people know you, this, that, and the third. No, that's not how it works. You have to go to school to get the training that you need. So I want the world to know that you have to get the training so you can educate your clients properly on what exercises to do if you're not around. We're not dietitians, but fitness training and dietitians kind of run together because people always say, well, what can I eat? I'm a certified fitness trainer. I'm not a licensed dietitian. It's a big difference. We know what to eat because of through study and just regimen. In the fitness world, they teach you what to eat, what not to eat, things of that nature. But the thing with fitness, what grabbed me is that the education that you have to have. I didn't know it was that far in depth into education purposes. And what I mean by that is that normally when I meet people and people could tell you if they were calling and things of that nature, I would tell them that you have to have a doctor's note to work out with me. Reason being, no.
That's interesting.
Going to school, it teaches you that.
Right.
We don't know that. We see, like I said, videos of that we're doing. We don't see that. You have to go to school to get the training that you need. Because you can say, well, you know what? Zest, I want you to train me. Right? I train you when something goes wrong. I don't know that you have these sicknesses, you have cancer, AIDS. Going to school for fitness, they teach you how to work with all these people that have disabilities, that have cancer, that has AIDS, that's on dialysis. It teach you because still with fitness, you're dealing with people's blood type. I mean, you're dealing with just so much. The way they bend their body, you can hurt them by mistake. Things that I don't know. So normally I tell people to get a doctor's note. Now, the doctor's note explains that they can work out. We don't know this. Outside the fitness world, we don't know this. You get a doctor's note. The doctor's note explains what you can and can't do. This would help the fitness trainer with the knowledge that he can either give or receive information that he's either sharing or, like I said, intaking. You have to have the knowledge first. Now, I'm going to probably move a little bit fast forward. When I first got to Instagram, I was doing it for the likes. I don't care. We're on TV and I love it. Most of us do it that way and let's share our story. I was doing it for the likes. And in the beginning, I didn't have no knowledge of fitness. I was seeing other people's fitness pages. I was liking what they was doing. I was I guess what they saying, copycatting. I was, doing some of their routines.
But but at the same time, you was trying to build your own thing from it.
I was trying to build I guess a brand and a better name.
Okay.
That would stick.
Okay.
And I wasn't sure. Like I said, we grew up in communities where we want to be cool.
Right.
So with a name like Zest, who wants to kind of gravitate towards that?
Right.
It's something, but to other people, it's just if you don't have the knowledge. Zest means like outgoing, gusto. It means flavor,
right?
Stuff like that. So I realized I had that. I'm a go-getter.
Right.
I just like movement. I don't like to sit still.
Okay.
So getting on Instagram at first, I doubted myself. I didn't understand. Not that I didn't like. I didn't understand how I was going to deliver my message on this social network.
Okay.
I didn't understand that because I was seeing the fitness trainers and I was saying, I'm going to do it this way, and it wasn't. Let me not say it. It was working my way. I thought it wasn't.
Okay.
It was working my way.
Right.
Right. It was just working slow.
Okay. So it wasn't working at the speed that you wanted it to work. So what exactly did you find and what exactly did you fine tune to make sure, all right, now that I fine tuned it in my head, this is how I need to do it so that it feels good when I see the pace. What did you have to do?
I believed in myself.
Okay.
That's what I had to do.
Okay.
I doubted what I was doing because I was looking at everybody else's fitness page and saying, why I'm not getting these results that they're... Gotta believe.
I got you.
I believed in myself because I was hearing stuff like, "Oh, what he's doing is not right. It's corny. It could be done better. This, that, and the third." I was developing myself.
You were hearing that, or were you seeing that, or both?
I was probably both. I had a few inboxes where a couple of people inboxed me, told me, "Stop what you're doing. It's not working. This, that, and the third," and I accepted it.
From people that you were close with, or just random people?
Some random people. Nobody was close with. I mean, I think that the people that were that close to, and this is just out of respect, they might not even just me. Right. They might not even tell you that what you're doing is right or it's great. This, that, and the third. Right. And I don't take nothing from them because they might not like what I'm doing. It doesn't mean they don't like me. Hear me, world.
Right.
Just because they don't like what I'm doing doesn't mean they don't like me. They might not be into fitness.
True.
They don't have to like my page because they might not be into that.
Right.
So I have to, like I said, I have to find a way to get people interested in what I'm doing. So the way I got them interested in what I was doing was consistency. Okay. That's it. I'm not doing nothing that's that great where, you gotta look what he's doing. No. It could be a lot more, I guess, enhanced in what I'm doing. I can embellish my artwork, and my artwork is doing fitness. Right. But what I wanted to do, my main goal was to help the elder, the youth. We have a lot of obesity and we have a lot of elderly people that's just home not getting the basic. Only thing I'm looking for is basic body movement. Okay. I ain't into the best looking body. You got the illest six pack. Right. Nah. My thing is that as long as you can get up and move your wrist, you can do something. We got people that's 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old that's laying in a hospital bed or not like maybe even a nursing home. I forgot what you call these, like rehabilitative centers.
Right, yeah, right.
Yo, they 20, 30 years old, can't even move. They wish they can do this way. It becomes what I'm doing is not funny no more.
Nah, it's real life.
Because when you was looking at what I was doing, you saying, this brother doing these funny movements, this, that, and third on Instagram. You looking at it and you're not really thinking about the person that's laying in that bed that's possibly looking at what I'm doing and saying, this man inspired me to try to move something. That's all I'm looking for. It's people out there, fitness trainers out there that do phenomenal work. Great work. They do way better than what I'm doing. But I realize it's a lane for everyone. Listen, they show it every day. You got people doing comedy, people doing, say in my field, fitness training, people showing basketball videos. They doing car diagnostics. People being, it's so much diversity that's up on social media. I wanted to use it right. I'm thankful you, the brother, distinguished. We met. You like what I'm doing. The consistency. Hopefully my consistency helps you be more consistent on what you're doing. That's all I want to do.
And help our viewers as well. And whatever you guys are doing. Right.
So y'all can tune in to see what I'm doing and this brother's doing here because we both have something to offer. You have to take it outside of what we're doing is being corny.
Right.
You got to look at the aspect of that These gentlemen are inspiring. You're inspiring someone to say, you know what? Nah, I want to do my own podcast. I want to do this, down the dirt. And it's working because you're not giving up. You just got an award. We want to big you up on that.
I appreciate
we
it.
got to.
Right.
Another black man name was recognized out in society. Come on. There's no possible ending.
Right.
They always say sky's the limit, but listen to the question. If sky's the limit, then what is space? What's out of space? You can pass the sky. So you mean to tell me if your money's stacked, you would say sky's the limit, and it stacks right to where the clouds is. Right? No. Right. So what about the person that says, well, you know, we got so much more room out of space, I'm going to use that. His money long gone.
Right.
Space is infinity.
Right.
So why is... Nah, till we get... No.
I appreciate that.
We gotta believe. I started believing in myself. I stopped caring what people thought. I'm not into you liking what I'm doing. I'm into me being able to post tomorrow and liking what I'm doing. You gotta like what you're doing.
Right.
You can't worry about, we get discouraged because this person or this person don't like my page. Nah. I just explained to you, they might not like what you doing. That doesn't mean they don't like you. That doesn't mean that. Jill. Understand, they like you, they might not like your material. That's the thing that we trying to explain that most people don't get. That just because I don't big you up as my man doesn't mean I don't like you.
Right.
Eventually I'll like something that you do.
Right.
I got out of the likes. That's what makes me walk around society so comfortable, not big-headed. Nah, I don't care about no likes. I don't care if no one likes my stuff. If I post a video today and I get 0 likes, I'm going to post tomorrow. The idea is to get on them people's nerves. He's back at it again. He don't stop. Give your haters or whatever it is, give them some encouragement. Like, okay, whatever he's doing, I'm going to take a little piece out of his book and do it.
I actually was going to ask you what exactly was going to now separate you? Being that you've seen all these people do fitness trainers on social media, you know, they have their brands, they're building their clientele, they're doing a whole bunch of different things. What was going to be the defining factor to separate Zest, Team Zest Fitness, from everybody else on social media? Now that you just segued and said you got away from the likes.
Yes.
After the likes, what did you conceptualize to then say, all right, this is how I'm going to present myself and this is how I'm going to affect the people this way?
Okay, now after the likes, I got into liking my own product.
Okay.
I sat down one day and said, wow, my Instagram page was interesting to me.
Okay.
I fell in love with my own work.
Wow.
That's what gave me the confidence. I didn't care no more. Fall in love with your own work. That probably will inspire you more. I fell in love with what I was doing. Once I fell in love with it, I didn't care if you liked it. I loved it. The person that's posting it loved it. I didn't care about no more, and I still don't care about no likes.
Wow.
What can I do with a like? It's not paying my bill. It's maybe getting a little more notoriety. Say, okay, well, one more person like this, but the likes ain't paying my bills at all. You know that. What could a like really do?
Right.
Get you one more person. Okay, well, he got 250. I mean, now he got 251. I mean, some people don't have $251 in their bank account. Think about it.
Right.
And you worrying about a like. The likes is not gonna pay your bills. So me, I got comfortable with my own work.
Right.
Whatever I was doing, I started liking it because the education, the schooling part, drew me in. And then I really understood what I was doing. Because in the beginning, I was doing the fitness for the likes. Like, oh, I know a lot of people, they're going to like what I'm doing. But I didn't have the knowledge. So now what I'm telling people is that get the knowledge first before you get the likes.
Right.
You have to know what you're doing.
Right.
Someone may ask you a question. Well, why should I be doing this exercise? And you, no answer.
Right.
So I had to reverse what I was doing because that's how I was.
Right.
People was asking me stuff. Then I had to get back to you.
I see.
I was more concerned about who was liking it and how many likes I was getting. I'm going to be honest on that. And most of us probably was in it for the same thing. But once I got out of who cares who likes my page.
I definitely was there at one point. Not even going front.
So
never going front.
We have to step outside of the likes.
Right.
Once you step outside the likes, then you start understanding business. You start understanding more because I thought this at one time. When I first started Instagram, you hearing people buying followers.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
You are buying followers. That's how it is, right? But look at it as you're buying promotion. You're doing something.
Okay.
If you want to get more notoriety and those guys can help you, spend the money to get more notoriety. Because when you look at people's followers, it's not a lot of people that they know. It's people from other countries. I didn't know how Instagram works. It works off of regions. You have to pay to get your stuff in. It works different that I know better now. I thought when you turn Instagram on, the whole world doesn't work that way.
The whole world not watching you.
That's why you have a thing when you see people pages where it's sponsored. Now your page is going to this part of the region.
Right.
You might be in Queens, but you might not be in Jamaica, Queens. You might have stopped. Your region area might cut off in Flushing. So you turn your Instagram and you're like, I know everybody, and everybody is not seeing it.
Right.
Especially if they're not even your friend at that on there.
Right.
So I just wanted to inspire the elder and the youth and the disabled to let people know that you can do it.
Okay.
All I'm looking for is basic body movement, because before you go to the gym and lift all those weights, I'm one of the fitness fans that you're probably going to have to come see, but I'm dealing with body movement. I'm getting your blood pumping. I'm getting you to do your stretches and stuff like that, so you get ready to lift the weight. You can't just go in the gym and deadlift 600-700 pounds. Nah, you got to stretch yourself. So you have to do your calisthenics. You have to do your stretching.
Got to stretch.
I don't have a style of I don't have a name for the style of fitness that I'm doing, but I want to, basically what I was trying to do is combine stretching with yoga. That's some of the stuff that I display when I'm on Instagram.
This is true.
And Facebook.
Even what you do, because what I like too, you're not doing it on some doing it to do it. Like, no. You're in it. Like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You guys really just got to check Zest pages. So if Zest is doing this, he's literally taking his time. This is it.
Yes.
This is the movement right here. This is it.
Simple.
And I can see how the average person looking will be like, that's corny, but they don't know this right here is probably doing more for him than doing this.
Yes.
Doing this right here is the body's calm. The body's at peace right now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then he could switch it up and just go like this. And all of this is getting worked out because this is one movement.
That's it.
And I can see how some people could say it, but at the same time, too, what it goes to show is that whether it's good feedback or bad, Zest, people are watching you.
Now they are.
People are watching you. And that's where we have the polarizing effect going on.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, I want them to watch.
Right.
Not just to watch because somebody else told them to watch it. I want them to watch and get something out of it.
Okay.
Whether if it's the message that I'm putting with the actual video.
Right.
Or just watch to see, you know what? Let me try something. Because I go a lot of places and I see a lot of women and they laugh, but they mess with me. And this is how I know that my energy is so great and it's positive. Because when I see people, the first thing they start doing, they'll do something that they see me do in my video. So it makes me laugh and it makes them laugh too. And it shows that what I'm doing is effective.
Oh, definitely effective.
And how I'm not ashamed, because walking out that store after I'm seeing whoever I'm seeing, already in my mind I'm thinking where I'm going to do my video tomorrow and what I'm going to do next.
Right.
That's the thing. I'm not worrying about whatever you said about me today. Your video was corny, it was whack, this, that, and the third. I'm going to post another one tomorrow. I don't care what your thought or your opinion is.
Right.
As long as I get to post. I'm inspiring someone. I got a lot of people on Instagram that tell me if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be doing what they were doing, because a lot of people was hiding their videos. Now I see a lot of people doing videos the way I'm doing them. Like I said, what I'm doing is not the best. I'm not taking no credit. I'm just thankful for the notoriety that what I'm doing, I got people to just get up there and just do you. Stop being afraid.
Right.
You only got one life to live. You can't live your life afraid because someone else thinks what you're doing is not right for them. No, how many people probably told you, oh, what you're doing is not right.
Yeah.
You could do a better show.
Definitely heard that.
And you're going to keep hearing it, though.
Right, yeah.
Just like I'm going to keep hearing,
right.
Oh, that's all he do is post videos. Ain't nothing great about his videos anyway. He can add music. He can do this. It's a whole bunch more I know I can do.
Right.
Beat my consistency. That's it.
That's a new Zest slogan, y'all. Beat my consistency.
Beat my consistency.
You heard it here first on T-Top.
That's all I'm asking.
I don't want you to give them everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now,
yes,
we're definitely. I'm gonna have a conversation with my director, my creative director, excuse me, and we're definitely gonna revisit this interview because we definitely need to have at least an hour special. Zest has so much more than just fitness going on. He has a whole story, which doesn't start from fitness. It starts from a completely different situation.
Definitely.
That leads up to this. So, with that being said, Zest, I want you to just briefly tell the people where they can follow you, and then also leave them with something encouraging, something inspiring.
Yes. Okay. My Facebook page will be my government name, which was Dennis Jackson, and my Instagram page is @Team Zest Fitness. And the encouraging words that I would say is just never stop, never give up, believe in yourself, accept what life did to you, move forward, and just like I said, the main thing is just believe, man. You got to believe in what you're doing. I can't take another person's view and stop doing what I'm doing because they saying, well, this is not right. Nah, get out there and show them. If that's what you want to do it. Don't let nobody stop your dreams. And a lot of our dreams get stopped by listening to somebody else's thoughts. So I kind of leave it on that because I do have a lot to say, and I appreciate the brother distinguished his time. Yo, man, listen, God is good. The energy is positive, man. Once again, man, tea time with distinguished, man. Team Zest. We here. I'm going to be here and I ain't going nowhere. Team Zest Fitness. So I'm on your networks. Just look for me. Team Zest. I'm out to help. Peace.
You guys heard it here first. Tea time with distinguished. Zest. Sip wisely.
Peace. Sip wisely.